What's up, everybody? It is me, KiNGAlpha. Hope everybody's doing great. So, guys, if you guys do not know, we got the new units coming out today, the T4 freaking Berserkers. So, you're wondering what Berserkers T4? I did kind of call this too. I said maybe the Berserkers are going to be T4, which they are. So now we got to wonder what's the next and last unit, whether it's going to be T3, T4, or T5, because they could do it where they release two T5 units and then have one T4, or do two T4s and one T5. We'll have to see, and I'll obviously be updating you guys tomorrow. If you guys don't know as well, if you go down in my description, I do have my KiNGAlpha code that you guys can use on the My Games Market, and you can also go and check out these articles, the videos, and even my Twitch channel that I do stream every single day. But anyways, let's get into this. So I'm not going to go into everything over here. I'm not going to watch the video as well. We're going to watch the video on their YouTube channel and everything. But I want to go into the last paragraph of this because typically they talk about the last paragraph, like everything in there. As well, I will say this, I love the art on this and everything. They really put in a lot of work. You can tell that they, even use like Floki and Ragnar from the Vikings show and all that type of stuff. So it's really nice the fact that they actually are going based off certain things. And using history. It's really nice. And I will say this, in the art, they do look bigger than in the video. So I was hoping that they would, look like this in the video as well, but they kind of don't. Like in terms of like their size, like their arms are fucking huge and their legs are huge and all that type of stuff. And they look massive. But then in the video, they don't really look that big. So I don't know. But anyways, let's talk about this last video, the last thing. As well as swinging the double axes with insane oh my god, Ursan efficiency. I can't talk right now. Just woke up. Berserkers can deploy a devastating charge that will claw into almost any enemy before engaging the floored foe. Having consumed large quantities of certain substances prior to the fight, which is probably shrooms and mushrooms and all that type of stuff. They already talked about that too. Berserkers are also able to enter into a frenzy state for a short period of time, during which the unit will be able to increase its already savage attacks while apparently laughing in the face of death itself. I can't wait to hear that because I've heard some of the voice lines already. It's been pretty interesting. And the video doesn't have any audio, but just sounds absolutely amazing. And I can assume that I've heard the line for what they're actually screaming in the face of death and all that type of stuff. So it's pretty awesome. Regardless, this is all amazing. I love this. This is a T4 unit. So I'm also wondering how much leadership this unit is actually going to cost. Whether it's going to be 230, 240, 250. If you got to think about it, if it's anything at the certain point of this season, it's -10 to the next season. So if this unit is 250, for example, next season is going to be 260, and same on. So let's go into this. So I already have been watching the video and everything. There's only 8 of these guys, and I do have a little picture to show you guys after this video as well. And we're going to break down the video a little bit. So there's only 8 of these guys. So I'm wondering how much leadership they're going to be. I think they're going to be like 245 leadership, and then they might become like a Paladins, where the Paladins are at 255 leadership, but we'll have to see. If you guys are curious, please let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to put something. I'm going to be like, what leadership do you think, this unit's going to be, or that unit, and all that type of stuff. I want to know like what people are thinking in terms of like leadership and all that type of stuff before it reveals. So anyways, let's watch the video. These guys look sick. Can't wait to use these guys. So then look at this. So they're doing a charge right here, basically, and they're bashing through stalwarts. And I was showing this as well. It's interesting how there's only like 3 berserkers currently in there, and they're bashing stalwarts that are all the way on the other side. Now, I will say this. This is stalwarts not braced. This is also stalwarts, by itself, not with a hero as well. So we're going to have to see how berserkers do against stalwarts that are braced, because it's very different when stalwarts are braced compared to when they're just in a regular formation like spear sergeants. It's just not the same. But also we're going to go into here. This is also going to be another skill. You're going to see a skill right here that they do that massive swing. And it's crazy because they throw back the shields. And if you guys don't know, stalwarts and paladins both have a certain fighting stance. So the fact that these guys are like basically bashing through them and everything is actually pretty interesting. And you're going to see it here with the paladins as well. Now, I think these guys are enraged right here, and they're just swiping down. They're just bringing them down. And then you have the swiping charge there. Now, we have a picture over here that shows that they get an enraged bar. Basically, this is, you know, how the enraged bar looks. And I wonder whether this is a skill that you can use that when you get the enraged bar full, this skill stays like full, you know, it's a passive that they're enraged and they stay enraged until they come out of battle. Like it goes down after they stop fighting. This second skill, I believe, is the skill like we said that they do this where they swipe around and all, oh, sorry, where they swipe around. It's actually crazy because they actually do a 360 when they're swiping, and it's actually pretty cool. So I believe that's the second skill right here, that they're swiping and doing a 360 spin. And then this is going to be their last skill where they basically get enraged and they start just swiping like that and just swiping all the units down to the ground. And this seems to be the charge as well. But like I said, Stalwarts Braced are a whole different animal. You can't just go into Stalwarts Braced because the damage is ridiculous. So I wonder how Stalwart Brace will be versus Berserkers as well. When the PTR test comes out, obviously I'm going to be testing everything. I want to test, you know, Berserkers versus Stalwarts in an enclosed area, whether they can just break through them entirely and everything like that. I want to see how the charge goes against Stalwarts. Same with Paladins. I want to see how the Berserkers will face off versus Asseps that can possibly even block these axe attacks with their shield with, what is it, On Watch or whatever, or Counter Strike or something. I think it's Counter Strike. So I want to see how these units do versus, you know, these Berserkers. Because I feel like Berserkers are going to be good against the previous, like, Season 5 units, but then maybe Asseps and even Condos can fight these guys and hold these guys off since there's a lot more of them. And obviously, you know, Condos and Asseps can do a lot of damage really fast. So we'll have to see. I'll obviously do other charges and everything like that. But very curious, guys. What do you guys think is also going to be the next unit tomorrow? Do you guys think it's going to be a T3, T4, or T5 unit? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Deuces, 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 and have a good one.